And for our last story today, we shift our focus to Uganda, which has been accused of gross human rights violation and corruption by Indian origin billionaires. Vasundhara Oswal, the daughter of business tycoons Pankaj and Radhika Oswal, has spoken up about her harrowing ordeal, revealing how she was wrongfully detained by the Ugandan police for crimes she did not commit. She stayed in a Ugandan prison for weeks on murder charges, even after the man she was accused of killing was found alive. Now, Vasundhara has described the inhumane conditions in which she spent her time in the Ugandan prison. Our next report gets you more details.
This is Vasundhara Oswal. She's the daughter of Indian origin business tycoons Pankaj and Radhika Oswal, who run the multi-billion-dollar Oswal Group Global. 26-year-old Vasundhara serves as the executive director of a subsidiary of the group, the PRO Industries, which is Africa's leading state-of-the-art ethanol producer. The PRO Industries has been focused on the East African market and primarily operates in countries like Kenya and Uganda. But now, the Oswals are exploring legal options against Uganda and are also planning to shift all their future investments from the country. Why? Because they have accused Uganda of wrongfully arresting their eldest daughter, Vasundhara, and have called out the unjust persecution, extortion and corruption in the East African nation. Last year, Vasundhara was detained and charged in Uganda for the alleged kidnapping and murder of her father's employee. However, the man she was accused of murdering was later found alive in Tanzania. Vasundhara spent 3 weeks in jail for crimes she did not do and was kept in a high-security prison alongside convicted murderers and human traffickers. Vasundhara has finally revealed what she exactly went through nearly 4 months after she was released. She has called her treatment a violation of human rights. Her ordeal began on October 1st, 2024, when she was visiting a plant owned by her company. It is when armed personnel who claimed to be law enforcement officers detained her, allegedly without a warrant and any formal charges. She says she was picked up and thrown in a van by male officers and was asked to give a statement without a criminal lawyer. Even her residence was searched without any warrant. She was illegally detained and forced to pay $30,000 and present her passport for a police bond. Despite paying the amount, she continued to be in jail till October 21st, and the case was only dismissed in December. This, despite the fact that the man she was accused of murdering was found alive on October 10th. Describing her situation, Vasundhara said, "I was detained for 5 days and thrown in prison for another 2 weeks. My human rights were grossly violated. They didn't let me take a shower and denied me food and water. My parents had to bribe police officers through lawyers to bring me food, water and basic necessities." Vasundhara claims her arrest was politically motivated and orchestrated by powerful business competitors. She also accuses the Uganda police of extorting money from her family. She now wants the government to correct its mistakes. The Oswal Group has invested in Uganda for years, but it is now reconsidering its businesses. The case has now also sparked global concerns over police corruption, human rights abuses, and the dangers faced by foreign investors in the country as it brings in spotlight the mafia state of Uganda.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month we have viewers up to 150 million, that's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs. And that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.